welcome to our Makeopless Monday. Today we have a super special guest. It is Olivia Shingle-Decker, and we are here actually in Charlotte, North Carolina, with her, and she's in high school. So, Olivia, how old are you?
I'm 16. I just turned 16, so I'm rising junior.
Rising junior. Yeah, we're so excited to be with her. We're doing a concert with her and a bunch of her friends tonight here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And she brought up an incredible topic that we're super excited to talk about with her today. And it's, where do we find our security? This is something that, like, it was her idea to talk about, but when she was talking about it with us, we were like, okay, actually, we really struggle with this too. Like, totally. Like, you know, because where do we find our security? So tell us a little bit about, like, first of all, what made you want to talk about this?
Okay, so I was at a retreat a few months ago, and there was this young lady who spoke, and she's married now, but she was saying when she was in high school, she struggled with this a lot. Like, she really wanted a boyfriend and really wanted to love another person, but the Lord really showed her, and she said it was really hard for her, but He showed her that she had to just focus on herself and how she was growing and do something she liked and not have that.
Yeah, that's hard in high school.
Attachment.
Yeah,
so
it's hard at any age.
So, and I had a girls' night recently with some of my friends where we talked about this topic actually, and we started out by doing. Each girl said something they were insecure about, and then every other girl said something they really liked about that person or admired about them. And it was so freeing to be able to just, like, let that out and have them, you know, build you up. And especially in this area of, like, the boys in chocolate, as my friends and I say, like,
and none of them were like, what I admire most about you is you have the hottest boyfriend.
No, like, none of us, like, had a boyfriend, okay? So,
that's not something.
But it's true. Like, I remember struggling with that in high school, and we still do. It's like, if a guy's pursuing us, we feel really, like, secure, or if we're dating a great guy, and then, like, when there's nobody pursuing us, we're like, what's wrong with me?
Yeah,
like, we start to get
to jump into that.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's great. Yeah.
So what do you feel like you found then?
Yeah, so every time, like, so for me it's crazy, like, I see a really awesome guy at youth group, and he's really into his faith, or he's really Catholic, I'm like, oh my gosh, potential, okay, I'm gonna be, like, it's gonna be my future husband, okay, like, you start planning everything out, okay, and, but what I've really found that has, like, set me free from that emotional thing, because then you can go into being like, okay, even if you don't have a boyfriend, but, like, you can do it in your head, like, you can be like, I plan out my whole future, and then suddenly this guy has another girlfriend, or he's entering seminary, okay? And, like,
that's a real problem.
It is true, like, so what I found, like, to get away from that kind of emotional trap, too, is just, when I see one of these awesome guys at youth group, I'm like, okay, I see him as a brother in Christ and as a friend in Christ, and just keep that in mind, and that really sets, you know.
Yeah, that definitely sets the
frees
tone.
you.
Actually, we've talked about that before, because when we're all in, you know,
and if
we all do
yes.
this, but it's beautiful to be able to, instead of seeing them all as like, this could be my husband, this could be my husband, this could be my husband, like, you know, you kind of can get into a mode, because it is a beautiful desire to want to be wanted, and to want to be married, and to want to be with someone.
Yeah.
But we can take it to a whole new level. So it's really beautiful to hear you say, because it reminds me.
The aisle.
We can take it down the aisle.
Well,
But it's beautiful to see that perspective.
To really to be where we are also, you know, which is, as Christians, we're called to, you know, to be where the Lord has us in this moment, and to really kind of, how you said, like, take charge of your thoughts, you know, instead of letting your thoughts run away with you and your emotions run away with you.
Yeah, that's awesome, Olivia. So mature, right?
Yeah, I know.
And we're like taking notes. We're like, okay, is that what you're doing? Like, so what's such a good reminder? We're like, the audience wants to know. We're like, we want to know, actually. No. But anyway, thanks so much for joining us. Big thank you to this beautiful young lady, Olivia Shingle-Decker, for joining us today. Come find us
on Facebook and Instagram at Be His Own, and Twitter, Be His Own Music.
Yeah. And let us know. Let us know also.
How do you guys handle that so that you're not running away with your thoughts and emotions, but also staying where you are in that moment?
Finding your security.
Yeah, where do you find it? How do you find it?
Yeah.
So,
thanks, y'all.
See you guys next time.
Bye.